In this video, we're going to be creating the info file for our module. We're going to be talking about what the info file is, why we need to create the info file, and then we're going to actually talk about how we go about creating the info file. So now we need to create the info file for our module. Much like theming when we did our custom theme, the info file really is the most important file that we can create, because essentially without it, Drupal doesn't know anything at all about our module. If we head back over to our website and head into Manage and Extend, even though we've created the composer file and we've created the folder on our website, if we try to search for our module, it's not going to show anything, because that module just doesn't exist, because we don't have an info file to tell Drupal that it does. So if we head back into brackets here and we create a new file and we call this file hello_world.info.yaml, that is going to be our info file for our module. And now this file is going to tell Drupal that a module exists. So let's take a look at what the bare minimum info file actually looks like. So much like a theme, we can see that it has a name. In our case, it's the Hello World module, and that can be pretty much anything that you want it to be. We have a description here where it says that we're going to create a page simply showing the words Hello World. So this is going to be much like most programming introductory things. Now, what we didn't have in the theming info file is this thing called package. Now, if we head back over to our website and we look at all of the modules on the site, we can see that here these are in core. And if we scroll down, we have core experimental, we have field types, multilingual, and web services. That is what this package key is all about. It can create new field sets here that are going to contain different modules. Now, we can place this module into existing field sets. So if we said this module was a web services module, it would fall under this particular field set. However, that's not where we want it. We just want to put it in the custom section. So we'll create a new section called custom. Now, we have type. When we did our custom themes, we said that the type was a theme, but this time we want it to be a module. And then the core version here is 8.x. If we put in anything other than 8.x, it isn't going to show up in our Drupal installation. If we put 7x in here, it's going to be for the wrong version of Drupal, so we need to make it 8x. And now if we save this and head back over to our website and refresh, we should be able to find in here a new section called custom. And we can see that we have Hello World module, which corresponds to the name that we placed in here. We also see creates a page showing Hello World, and that is the description that we placed in here. And the package is custom, so it's falling under the custom field set. Now, if we expand this, it's just going to give us the machine name of Hello World, and that's what we named our module folder. But if we come into some of these other ones here, we can see that there's this requires, and that this particular module requires block, toolbar, and breakpoints, and contextual links. Now, there has to be a way that within our info file to tell Drupal that our module depends on certain other modules. And we do that using a section called dependencies. And now I'm going to place this in here, and we can see that all it takes is to declare dependencies as a key, and then list off the different items that are dependencies for this particular module. In this case, it would be date time, link, and Drupal views. Now, there's other things that we can declare in here, such as test dependencies. We can also declare our configuration file within the info file. And we can do that by just saying that there's a configuration file called hello_world.settings, And there are several other options that we can declare within this particular module's info file, and we'll take a look at those in a little while. But for now, we're going to get rid of all of this stuff that's in here. And we're just going to save this, and we're going to head back over to our website, and we're just going to turn on our Hello World module. Now, this isn't actually going to do anything because we haven't given it any real functionality yet, but at least we can have it on so that while we're developing, we can see the changes that are being made. And so that's all it takes to tell Drupal that we have a new module and get it turned on. In the next video, we're going to be adding some functionality to our module.